None of that worked. There's a bit of a leak in it. I've got something for the haters. The unveiling. Let the games begin. Whoa. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time watching, then just welcome. Please like, share, subscribe and check out the other vids if you want to. Right, let's crack on with this mother trucker. Let's try and unclog this blocked fuel tank or gas tank. And yes, it's on a curtain, but I'm sure if I put it back on, dirty side facing the window, the missus will never notice. I've bought some of this to try and help us unblock it. A few things. I've bought some loose massen, liquid moly. It's airflow sensor cleaner. Well, I don't know, let's give it a go. And I bought this Seafoam Automarine Fleet treatment stuff. Let's try and unclog this thing. Liquid moly, if you are watching, if you send us one of every product, I'll gladly review them all for free. Right, let the games begin. Right, I can't find my safety specs, so my eyeballs are going commando, which is always a great idea when using chemicals. Right, here's where I was spraying that all over the filter, hoping that would clear it out. Sprayed some down there, filled it full of the seafoam as well, and it's been sitting for a couple of hours with fuel in and just wouldn't unblock, so I ended up popping the filter off. Can you see that? The filter's off and it's the actual pipe that's blocked, so I'm going to try and have to unblock the pipe. And you can't shove anything straight down it because the pipe bends on all sorts of angles in there. The pipe goes in, down, along, and that way. So I think I'm going to try and get a hold of a really thin pipe cleaner to see if that'll go in it. But I'm going to try and put some paint thinners in it as well now. So I've made this implement out of a bit of a hardened brake pipe and some really hard wire. Cut it, jammed it in there and pressed it down to get in the fuel tank and hopefully press it up that straight. So that'll unclog anything that's there, and I'm going to try and fill it with paint thinners from the other end. Let's give it a go. Right, I got as far up that pipe as I could before the bend starts on the inside of the tank, so that there was some gunge in there but nothing like clearly blocked and the fuel's still not coming through. So I'm going to cut a bit of pipe and pour some thinners down the pipe. Had paint thinners down it for a while, that didn't work, so I've been trying fuel injector cleaner for diesels. Put some of that in it. None of that worked. Need to borrow the compressor off my dad again. Let's see if we can blow it out of the line. There's a bit of a leak in it and he already told us about that. Let's see if there's enough pressure on it to do it. Can you see that big slug of crud? Blew it straight out of there. Haha! I need one of these in my life permanently. Shout out to Heaven Hops Chris for giving us these cleaning brushes and giving us a good idea. I'm going to get some longer ones of these. Now came in handy. Right, let's time lapse this and get it rinsed out with a few things. I put some white spirit in there, paint thinners, rinse it out and that, but this is the end of fannying on with the tank. Right, let's get the Viva uncovered and get the tank back in and get the lines on. I bought some 6mm fuel line because the 8mm stuff I had was a bit loose over the pipes, even though it is very tight over the actual fuel pump. So I'll probably run 8mm from the fuel pump to the start of the filter, and then 6mm from the filter to the pipe, and then 6mm from the tank to the pipe. Right, the unveiling. Well, you've already seen that's not really an unveiling. Thank you to everyone for the lovely comments and emails and positive vibes. Thank you all. But I've got something for the haters as well. They say if you're getting hated, you must be doing something right. Well, unless you're a politician or Hitler. I've got something for the haters. 2 seconds. I think it's in here. Hang on. There it is. Oh, hang on. There'll be another one. Hang on. There it is. Newsflash haters, metal rusts. Every 70s car was kind of rusty eventually because of production cuts in the preparation and the treatment of the metal in nearly every car factory. Comment below what was the rustiest car of the 70s, because it wasn't the Vauxhall Viva, I'll tell you that. Right, that's the tank all rinsed out. Let's use this old pipe to go and measure up and cut the hard line. Right, going to put the gasket on, the gasket maker. I'm going to replace the screws for these ones because the original ones are a bit short and snapped and everything. These are pretty similar, so I'm going to use them ones on it. And there's the feed from the tank in. I'm going to leave this off. I'm going to paint around that with rust converter tomorrow. Well, now, and leave it till tomorrow and then paint around it. That's all them tightened up nice and tight. There's a good way of telling if you haven't tightened them enough. When you pour the fuel in, it will leak. Forgot to mention there's no in-tank filter in now, although I have it, and I'm going to try and get another one similar and attempt to put one back in. I bet you that's going to be fun. If I can't, then I'll probably just run a one after the tank up in the tunnel here. But for now, let's get this pipe off, cut the main hard line and get an inline fuel filter put in. I think that's a bit loose on there then. Right, let's let that down, put a battery on her, fill up with fuel Let's see what we've got. Cup of tea first. No biscuits. Got these chocolate egg things. Let's put the hammer down. Hello there people, it's me again. It's voice over me. I was in B&Q the other day and I picked up this fuel can and it's absolutely pants. Well, the actual can itself isn't that bad, but the funnel on it might as well be made out of paper. It's really poor quality and brittle. It's tightened up as far as it'll go and it still leaks. Right, I've just put a tenner in her. Let's see if the fuel gauge works. Fuel sender. Oh, the needle's creeping up. No way. Just broke. Does a tenner give you half a tank in this? Yeah, the fuel gauge is on full. Anyone know why? I'm going to pour a little fuel in the carburetor, but I'm going to set you up here to see if any fuel comes into the pump. Comes into the filter. Right, here we go again. Whoa. Still need to connect up the choke cable, which I'll do in the next video. I'm running out of time. I'll also put the bumper back on for you in the next video. There's fuel in the filter now and there's no leaks. I'll run it and then I'll have another quick check. There's a rattle on that exhaust that needs tightened up and the timing still needs done, but apart from that she's running on her own fuel supply for the first time in over 30 years. Fill up the tank and go. No plastic bottles or temporary fuel supplies. There she is, fuel system done. And that exhaust is rattling like crazy. I'm gonna get the timing done. The exhaust is rattling like crazy, but apart from that she's running on her own fuel supply now. How many times can I say that? The downpipe is loose. There's only 2 bolts in it and they don't fit very well. So I'm going to take them out, measure them up, order some other ones. You know what it's like getting bolts for this. One snapped off from there, so if I do find another downpipe online, like manifold downpipe bit, I will order it up. So I need to get that tightened up, need to get the timing done. I'm going to order the tyres for it tonight. So I'm going to be fitting the tyres myself. Need to sort something out with the steering rack. I do have a new steering rack, but I might just try and straighten the track rods out on this, and I've got new track rod ends. Tyres, I'm going to fit the same as these all the way around, and these are 155 13s, 155 80 13s. I think they fill the arch better than their littler ones. I'm going to order up 4 of them, because I'm just going to be running the original wheels for now, clean them up. Well, you'll see what I'm going to do with them. You know how much I was dying to take it for a rip around the streets here. I mean, she's all insured. I sorted out the tax and that stuff. She's all tax exempt. Tax exempt, although you still have to tax it online and everything. Tax exempt, insured, MOT exempt. Oh, I can't wait to take her for a drive. In fact, I might have another little go now. She's got no indicate. None of the lights are. I have to sort all the lights out. Let's take her for another rip. 2 seconds. She's got a blow in the exhaust and the timing needs sorted, but she's not as bad as she sounds because the camera's in the garage and it's proper echoing all over the place. I'm not making excuses. The timing is proper out and I've got the rev set too high on the accelerator adjustment, but nothing a little Fettlin can handle. At least she's running and running on her own fuel supply. Let's check if there's any leaks. Nope. Nope. Nope, no leaks here. I'll check it again tomorrow morning. And I think I just clicked what this is for. Is it for the washer jet? Because it's got a washer jet. So for the washer jets button. Where else would it be? Right there. Washer jet. No. Pull the stalk towards you for the washer jet. It's working. Well advanced that. Expected to be like a pump button or something like that. Got that one up because I haven't got a wiper blade for that. Well, at least I know the wipers and the washer jet's definitely working. Well, she's running off our own fuel supply. So that's the tank sorted, the fuel line sorted, the brake line sorted. The brakes were good when I took her out on the street there. They still need bled a little, but they were good. So I need to get the track rod ends on, order up some tyres and sort out the lights. So I need some windscreen wipers as well. We're getting very close to that first test drive. It's been emotional, people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share, tag, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
Behind your frozen eyes, skies are hate and laughter make me feel just one more thing than I. And even though that I despise the thing you're after, realize you're something more than I. And it's all